Okay, so I got my phone here. I'm trying to head off to some friends to actually go for a ride. I'm trying to figure out where. There it is. There's where I'm going. Is that no? Yep, yep. Start in CarPlay. Yes, I think that's good. Excellent. Just gonna stick that back in there. I don't have my quad log on there because, well, I don't. I just don't. Anyways, we're going for a ride today. Where are we going? I don't even know. I have no idea where we're going. I think we're going like to like I want to say Sussex area. I don't know, somewhere for lunch. So JJ's or something like that. I don't really know. But all I do know is first little group ride of the year. Not a big group. I think there's going to be either two or three of us. Probably three of us in total because the couple I'm going with both ride. So I invited, both. So I'm hoping that both take advantage and come out for the little trek. I'm also hoping that I was driving out this area and oh my gosh, it was just so much red lights. So I finally think we get off of the red light section, which is great. This weekend coming up, really this is kind of the start of all kinds of travel-y things that'll be happening on this channel, which is kind of cool because again, motorcycle season is here. And in May and June, not only just on the motorcycle, there will be some slingshot stuff as well, and some actual trips in the car. So me and Harley are May 4th heading to Boston to go see AC/DC. So that's super fun. And I was like, am I going to record it? Well, I'll probably record the trip. Why not? Why the heck not? Seems like something fun to do. And then I get back, and I'm trying to remember because there's just so much. Like there's just so much that's going on this month. So I'm pretty sure I get back, and then Monique's heading to Newfoundland, I think it is. I can't even remember. I can't remember if this month or next month, whatever. Anyways, and then on the 11th of May, I'm taking the slingshot. Monique is going to Toronto, so she is actually going to fly to Toronto for some meetings for her work. I'm going to drive the slingshot to Toronto from Moncton. So it's like, I don't know, I'm doing it over 2 days. So I'm going to stop in Ottawa on the first day. Long day, but I'm going to stop, maybe visit some friends of mine there, and then continue to the Toronto area. I'm going to, as of now, the plan is I'll be meeting up with a friend of mine to do hopefully some YouTube videos together, which would be amazing. And then I get back from that, then I have a bit of a break and do my other job. And then, as of now, still planned, first week of June, we're going on a 1 week. This me and the boys, just a 1 week motorcycle trek. Where? I don't even 100% know where we're going as of yet, but we're going somewhere for a week. And then we get back, and I think it's that week we get back, and I'll be going to Saskatchewan. Yep, Saskatoon. So it'll be there for. It's actually another one of Monique's business trips, but I'm gonna go with her because why not? Why wouldn't you want to go to Saskatchewan? And then we get back from that, and then we go to a or we do the what's called the ECIC. So it's the Eastern Celebration of Indian motorcycles. So we're doing that. ECIC, Eastern Canada Indian Celebration. I think that's what it is. And that's happening, I'm not sure exactly the town, but it's happening in just I think it's just south of Quebec City. Anyways, instead of just riding straight there, we're going to end up doing like, I don't know, an 8-day trip. So we're going to go out around the Gaspé Peninsula and stuff like that. So that should be super fun as well. So yeah, that's going to be good. Anyways, I'm going to turn this off because I'll be. Maybe I was going to turn it off. Maybe I won't turn it off. So I got nothing but time. Nothing but time. So very, very pleased with my nothing but time. Is that Mike still? Yeah, that's okay. It's still there. You guys may also see, if you watch my other channel, I'm rocking 3 Insta360 cameras. Well, not all 360 cameras, but they're all made by Insta360. So I'm rocking my Ace Pro, which is this fella here, the X5, the X4. So I'm really just, while I'm doing this ride, I figure what a great way to go out and test it, because they're great. They're great. And I'm loving the fact that the new X5 has the quick release clamp built into the bottom of it. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that, because I have adapters, which you see I have one on the actual X4, but I don't need an adapter. It's there, good to go. Yes, sir. Good to go. Hopefully you guys are all out riding now, and if not, you'll be riding soon. I guess it all depends on where you're located. I was talking to somebody the other day that lived in Newfoundland, and it had snowed there. I was like, well, that's sad for you. And they're like, yeah, sad. I'm just kind of rambling now, right? All right, we'll kick back once we actually get to their place. Well, I'm not sure if you guys can see them behind me. There they are, getting on their bikes. First ride of the season for them. First ride totally, I guess. They just got their bikes out, so that's kind of cool. You know. All right, let's go. Now they were saying this ride is about an hour and a half-ish. So I got lots of fuel, so I'm good, you know. But we are, I think, going up to Sussex area, kind of highwaying it, which is fine. You know, you got to get there, right? And then doing some little back roadsy stuff before we go for lunch. So, you know, nice little hour and a half there, nice little hour and a half back. I think that's excellent. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, well, you guys don't need to see this part of the ride because it's not overly exciting. And really, I just came down the street, so hey, it's all good. Alright, once I get further in, then we'll do some more shooting. Alright, see you soon.
Well, today is a special one. The sun is finally shining, the snow is gone, I'm officially back on the bike for my first ride of the season. And what felt like the longest winter in history, there's nothing better than throwing on the gear, firing up the engine, and hitting that open road. We're rolling out from Dieppe, New Brunswick this morning, and heading through the scenic back roads over to JJ's Diner in Sussex, a favorite stop among local riders and the perfect excuse for a ride. Leaving Dieppe, we're skipping the highway and taking the long way, because let's be real, it's all about the journey. These roads wind through the countryside, past sleepy farms, thick tree lines, and those stretches of pavement where the twists just flow. Some of these back roads are a little rough from the winter frost, so make sure to keep an eye out for gravel and cracks. The payoff is huge. Route 890 and 885 are personal favorites. They've got a great mix of curves and views, and barely any traffic. Just you, the bike, the sound of the engine echoing through the valleys. After about an hour and a half of riding, we pull into Sussex, and that means it's time for a pit stop at JJ's. If you haven't been, JJ's is one of those small town gems. Big portions, home-cooked taste, and prices that won't break the bank. I went with a burger and no bun, and a side of sweet potato fries, and it was perfect. The burger was juicy, packed with flavor, and the fries were crispy, with just the right amount of seasoning. I've got to give props to JJ's for offering gluten-free options too. Whether you've got dietary restrictions or just want something lighter, they've got choices that don't feel like a compromise. It's nice to see places like this accommodating everyone without sacrificing quality.
All right. Well, we had a lovely little lunch break here at the JJ's, I guess it is. JJ's. It was lovely. Now we're gonna make our way back. It's funny because it probably took us, I don't know, maybe about an hour and a half for us to get here. But, you know, if you highway it, it's like 57 minutes. So it's nice taking the back roads for sure. Oh, they've taken off on me. Anyways, we didn't quite make it to Sussex, but the back roads are lovely. Lovely. I have been into the Sussex area, which is cool. Now I think we're looking for a gas. Look at that barn, house barn thing. I didn't see that coming in this way. That is lovely. Very cool. It looks like kind of decrepity, like old. I don't even know, but that's very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, Sussex, if you guys are ever in the area, the roads around Sussex are supposed to be actually quite lovely, very nice. And the back roads, you know, if you have time, again, you tack on probably a half hour coming through the back roads versus just going on the highway. And you can probably see, I think you can maybe see, yeah, way over in the corner there. See it right over there? That's the highway. So we're kind of running parallel-esque to it. You know, we kind of dip in around and go out and come back in and whatever. But lovely day. Yes, indeed. Now I'm just gonna let this run so you guys can enjoy the lovely New Brunswick back roads. You know, maybe you guys can listen to some music, do whatever you feel. You know, very cool. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm out. Later. Oh, just before we go, here's that bridge. Oh, I love this little bridge. Love these little bridges. Why? I don't know if I even should. Ready? I'm in the darkness. Oh, fun. So much fun. I didn't even rev my engine, right? You know, whoa, windy. Nice gust of wind there. All right, now I'm gone. All right, guys, folks, stay safe. Keep the rubber side down, and I'll see you guys on the next ride, which actually should be coming out pretty soon as we head to Blessing of the Bikes this Saturday. Yes. All right, my friends, I'm out. See you guys later.
Well, we're all fueled up. Yep, both the bike and the belly. It's time to make our way back. We retraced some of those curvy back roads in the return trip, soaking up the spring air and the peacefulness of the countryside. But near the end of the ride, we dipped into Moncton and finished the day on the highway. But just for a short stretch, to cruise home. It's not the most exciting part of the route, but after a day of twisties and back roads, it's a smooth way to wind down and roll into the final stretch. Well, that's it for today's ride, our first ride. Just a short one to shake off the rust and reconnect with the bike. But man, it feels good to be back. If you're local and looking for a solid route with great food at the halfway point, this loop from Dieppe to JJ's in Sussex is definitely hard to beat. Thanks for tagging along. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more motorcycle content like this. And drop a comment with your favorite first ride destinations. Ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next ride.